again.
I know, everybody want their pictures.
Oh,
that's right. I didn't get this picture over here on the wall.
That's my Aunt Alice and her husband. My mama's sister.
Your mama's sister.
Aunt Alice and her daughter and
Uh-huh.
her husband.
Wow.
She had girls, all girls.
That must be her. She kind of favored Mama Cake.
Uh-huh.
The features, you can see it.
Yeah.
Wow, this picture right here must be an old picture too.
It is.
Wow. And these are all her girls?
That's her girls.
Wow.
She didn't have no boys, all girls.
Uh-huh. Wow. It's a nice picture. It is amazing. And her name was Alice.
Alice.
Uh-huh.
Mama Kate named her oldest Alice. And
Uh-huh.
she named her oldest Katie.
Uh-huh.
They named them after one another.
Well, they look serious. Ain't nobody smiling or nothing. Well, I think that one's smiling. That one is too. But he's smiling. She look like, I said, ain't nobody smiling in there. But a couple of them are. She look like,
Yeah.
they made me come take these pictures.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, there you go. You got a whole bunch of pictures.
You need to stretch them out. You got them, they all clumped up there, that graduation picture. Them grandkids.
Oh, they're adjusting right there.
I had them all sticking up there, but they fell back down.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay. I'm taking just like this.
Mm-hmm.
That's neat. Who's that right there? I don't know who is that.
What?
There's one right here.
Oh, I think that's who that is.
Can you see that? That.
Oh, I think that's Sonia's son.
Oh.
Sonia Jasper.
Uh-huh. Wow.
No, I think that's who that is. I can't remember nobody
I've
else.
never seen before. It probably is. That's why I tell Asia to write the names and the year on the back. They didn't wrote it.
Whoever took it, I don't remember.
That probably is.
Knowing that picture was up there.
The little
Somebody put that picture up there.
Brandon. Uh-huh.
It looks like him. I guess that's him.
It probably is him. Kind of hard to tell when they had a
Yeah.
cap and grounds on like that. Oh, nice. Who is this one? Let me turn this around. You do have a whole bunch of pictures.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-mm. You had all your kids. Now you having your grandkids. In the 60s. Me and Brent, we was twins.
Yeah.
You was only 42. Were you ready to be a grandma?
Whether I was ready or not, I was. I don't know.
Yeah.
You guys were the oldest ones, ain't they?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You help mommy with us? That
Huh?
was rough. You help mommy with
Yeah.
us?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All of you stayed here except that crying rascal there.
Yeah.
Andrew's boy. He didn't want to stay with me.
No.
June went to the store and left him here, and he cried the whole time he was here. He was in that little old thing where they put babies in.
Yeah.
You know? I just drug him to the door and let him cry.
Uh-huh.
Cry as much as you want. You ain't going nowhere.
Uh-huh.
That was the crying rascal.
Jamar.
Jamal.
Uh-huh.
He
Oh,
didn't
wow.
want to stay here.
Yeah. Well, I remember you used to go to bed early.
Hmm?
You used to go to bed early. I think
Yeah, but this was broad daylight. She went to the store somewhere
Mm-hmm.
and left him here.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere she went.
Yeah.
And he cried his behind off.
And he just didn't know you, probably.
No, he didn't want to stay.
Uh-huh. Probably maybe he thought she wasn't coming back. You know how kids are.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Dang. Okay, so I remember when you worked at the cannery.
Mm-hmm.
That was another place. That was
Yeah.
later on. Then that was your
That's
last
where I
job.
That's where I retired from the kennel.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
can't remember what year though.
Yeah.
I went there.
I remember when you worked there. I don't remember exactly when you retired from there, but
I can't remember.
you worked there for years. That's all I remember you working.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's something else. So you had a pretty good life and you was blessed. That's probably why I'm so blessed.
Yeah, that's it. I was blessed.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And why did you guys come to California? You remember? Did Granddaddy say why he wanted to come here?
Well, I can tell you, but I don't know if you want to put that on your record or not.
Oh, I want me to turn it
Your
off?
yeah, let me tell you first.
That's a good thing to know.
He was working at this grocery store, and something come up about the black man and the white man. And I don't know if he hit him or what happened, but my husband hit him back. And they had a little skirmish. And at that time, them black folks, you was killed. You didn't hit them white folks.
Uh-huh.
So he had to get out of there in a hurry and come to California because he had his sister lived out here, Emily.
Oh.
And he left there overnight to get out here because them white folks was going to get him because he hit this white man.
Uh-huh.
And so that's how we got out here in California.
Oh, Grandmama, that is beautiful. I never heard about that. I just know you guys came.
Yeah, he had to get out of there because he was one that didn't take nothing.
Yeah.
He gonna talk back.
Yeah.
And you didn't talk back to them white folks in Louisiana.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And he did have his say, and then I think it was some licks passed. And so he had to get out of there.
And so Granddaddy
They
probably
was gonna-
beat somebody
they
up,
was
huh?
gonna- Or else they would have lynched him.
Oh, wow.
That time they lynched black folks.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That is something else.
But he would speak his peace
Uh-huh.
in his mouth.
Did Granddaddy come out here before? Who was out here first? Your sisters.
Emily.
Emily was here.
Yeah, she was
Okay.
out here first.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
Oh, all right. So he probably had a chance to stay with her until he
Yeah.
can get on his feet.
Uh-huh.
God, that is amazing. And he got this house
And so
for you.
that's right. And old man Bob, after he told his story to old man Bob, he let us come, and my husband didn't pay a dime down on this house.
Mm-hmm.
So after he got a job, the first year's rent went for the down payment of the house.
Yeah. So Val, was he a white? Was he a white
He
man?
was white now.
Wow. So
He
he had
was
some
a white
good.
guy.
He had some good ones
And-
there.
Yeah. Open that door for June.
Oh,
And if you
okay.
saw him, you wouldn't think he had a dime.
Yeah.
Never dressed. Is it unlocked?
Oh, sorry, June Francis.
Okay. Ooh, hey.
That's Grandmama's daughter.
Hey, how you doing?
I had to redo it because I think I had to. It wouldn't transfer over. I think I made I had to go continuous for like over an hour, and I think they was too large to transfer over. So I'm
okay.
redoing Grandmama interview. She let me redo it,
Yeah, all right.
and I learned some stuff.
Okay, put them things.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that it? You only by yourself?
Yeah.
Let me make
Oh,
sure that
Brent
close.
didn't come?
No, Brent goes to the hospital for his little meeting. He go there every Friday.
Oh.
You know he having that surgery.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh
They just
man.
got through frying this, Mama.
Okay, just put it there.
I'm gonna open it so it don't sweat. I'm gonna leave it out like this.
All right.
I thought he was gonna do it tomorrow. He did it today.
So he say because he know this fish day for Mama.
Yeah, Grandmama said she did say special for her.
Yeah.
Mama boss.
That's right.
Did you get started, Debbie?
Huh?
Yeah, I'm almost done.
Oh, good.
She tell me about when you guys came to California.
1956.
I kind of, because down the road was 5, and he went to school over
Yeah,
here,
he was
too.
born in 41.
Yeah.
I'm no 40.
Yeah, but
I mean,
you
51.
you got to tell me the story about when Granddaddy came back from the war. You didn't even know him. You was 4 years old.
Yeah, I never
Grandmama
seen
said
him before.
that you was like, what that man doing in your bed?
Yeah, I
What is that?
always got up and go in her bedroom.
Uh-huh.
And after I wake up in the morning, I went in that morning and this man in the bed. And then I say, what that man doing in your bed? And he say, I'm your dad. I say, you not my daddy because I ain't got no daddy. And I didn't call him daddy for years. I call him Hey, H-E-Y, Hey. So he told me if I don't have respect for him and call him daddy, he'll never do nothing for me. So later on, I started calling him daddy because I wanted stuff. You know?
Oh, man.
No, I didn't know him because he went to the service.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he was gone a long time and I didn't know him.
Uh-huh.
I just know it was a stranger in my mama's bed.
Yeah. Well, Grandmama never told you about him?
Well, she used to tell me about it, but I never did see him, so I figured I didn't have a daddy, you know.
Well,
I
they
didn't know.
They didn't explain stuff to kids like they do now. I don't know. You was let's see. I was almost. You was born in 40.
And he went in what, 39?
39.
39.
Yeah.
So before you was born, he went?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
He went in.
He was in there when they had bombed Pearl Harbor. He was in there, and I was born in 40. So that's when the war started, too. So I didn't know him. No, I didn't know him.
Yeah, he went in service right after I got pregnant with June Frank. Because when he went in, they took the men, and the men was the sole responsibility of taking care of us. Because I couldn't work, I didn't work, and we didn't have no income. And that's when I wrote the President Roosevelt.
He asked the answer, too.
Yeah, and she said they started sending them $20 a month.
$20 a
That was a
month.
lot of money then.
I was.
Maybe they didn't know about you.
Well, they should know. Because women, they didn't have jobs. The men did the work.
Yeah.
And when they took the men, they took the responsibility.
Yeah,
So
the
they
income.
responded fast?
Income.
Did they respond fast?
Yeah, within a day or two, I
Dang.
got that check.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then when the war was going on, Mama couldn't get Daddy, and she wrote the president too about that, didn't? And they told him he better do something, so she know he was all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She wrote president a couple of times.
That's good. So you was always forward.
Yeah, the Red Cross made Daddy get in touch with Mama.
She said it was only $20 a month, but that was more than enough. And how much was rent? You got rent every month.
I paid $1 a week.
Oh, wow. So only $4 a month
That's
was
right.
rent.
I thought you paid with 25, wasn't it?
Well, it probably went up eventually.
25 a month or something. It wasn't very much.
25 or,
Yeah,
$1
you
a month
talking
or something.
about when
Well, back in the 1940 when she was by herself.
Yeah.
about a month, $1 a month. I
Mm-hmm.
can't remember.
I don't
I
know.
can imagine that. Well, $20 was more than a month. So, I mean, $20 was more than enough. So the rent couldn't have been $25.
No. Couldn't
I
have been.
paid about 50 cents or 25 cents a week, a month. I can't remember.
She rented from the Frenchmen's.
No,
What Jack?
they was a Creole.
Creole.
They French.
Yeah,
look
we
like
used to
what?
call them Frenchmen's.
Mm-hmm.
Although they were Creole.
The
But we used to call them.
the Creoles are the black and the French mixed together people.
I guess.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they spoke French. And some did speak English.
Mm-hmm.
And we
But he
learned.
was the one that owned all them.
Yeah, he
property
owned all
around.
that property and stuff, you know.
In Pineville.
Yeah.
Wow.
We lived in apartments.
Mm-hmm.
Did you tell him about when you owned a cafe?
You own a cafe?
Yeah, no.
And the servicemen used to come there and dance, and they some men was from an island or something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
They were gonna take Mama back home because they say she was one of their women because she had this long black hair, and they say they were gonna take her back to the island because she belongs to them. And because Mama had this long black hair.
Curly hair.
And they told her she didn't belong there. And so we used to live upstairs in the apartment, and the cafe was down. And Robert Jr. was about 2, something like that. And he might have been 2. And he'd get hungry, and he would yell out the window, "Mama, Mama, fix the eats, fix the eats."
Fix the eats.
He was ready to eat. He would say, "Fix the eats."
Dang,
Yeah,
Grandma,
but
y'all
those
was rich.
servicemen would come and dance like a USO center. And Aunt Daisy, she would come there too. She would come in. And we learned how to dance from her.
They had a jukebox.
Yeah,
That
jukebox.
played records.
Uh-huh.
You put a nickel or dime in there. I forget how much you put it.
Yeah, it was just a few. I don't know what it was, but I know that she had owned the cafe and she did the cooking and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grandmama.
Yeah, she owned the cafe.
What? Why you didn't tell me that?
I didn't think about it. I did all the cooking.
Uh-huh.
And then, too, before she started working for the mill, remember you used to make those little pie tarts? And she used to take them to the
Lemon
mill and
pies
sell them.
and take them to the
Little
mill.
lemon pies, apple pies. She always baked, always cooked.
Mm-hmm.
Take them out there to the mill. The men was working.
They buy it, too.
Yeah.
They call them tarts now, but we call them little pies.
Yeah.
Little round pies with tarts.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I know what you're talking about, the little round pie.
Yeah.
Wow,
She
Grandmama.
was a baker.
See, this is good while I'm doing these interviews. Like, so I'm going to attach it to our family tree online. We got the family tree online. And then get a little bit of, like, a biography of everybody.
Well, you
And
know,
attach it to them.
she had to work. She started working at the mill. She and Alice, wasn't the mom?
Yeah.
They was making them lazy Susans,
Make it glad.
a lot of stuff. And so I learned how to cook. My first stuff was red beans and rice. No, I couldn't cook rice because it would be gummy. I made the beans and the cornbread. And that's mostly all what I could cook. But then on the weekend, Mama made a big meal, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And so we had leftovers. I always looked after Robert Jr. now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why you so bossy to Robert Jr. and Charles.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was in charge.
Robert Jr.
You was in charge. Robert Jr. can't stand it.
Robert Jr. couldn't stand that.
No. I ain't gonna let you.
We would fight. He said, "No, you can't do this," and he wouldn't let me be the boss, boy.
Uh-huh.
So Robert and I fought.
Boss me.
Yeah,
Boss me.
I had
But
no
Charles
trouble
would
with
take
Charles.
his beatings.
Charles take his whipping and go head on.
Go ahead on.
But I had to fist fight Robert Jr.
Uh-huh. So you depending on mommy to take care of the other ones while you was working. You, Grandmama.
Oh, yeah.
You depending on mommy to take care of them while you was working.
Yeah, she did the cleaning of
Yeah.
the house, and Robert Jr. would come in
Dirty up.
and dirty up.
Deliberately.
Are
Deliberately
you
do it.
serious? No, he
Yeah, he would get
That's why we
glasses.
fought.
Uh-huh.
That's what caused the fight. She would wash the glasses, clean up the kitchen, and she'd put them all in a glass that'd drink water out.
Uh-huh.
And when you come back, get the same glass. Don't get no more. And Robert Jr. would come in and get another glass.
Every time.
Every time. And he
And
just do
stack
it for
'em up.
meanness.
Yeah.
And that's why the
That's why the
fight
fight was on.
I already done went from when Grandmama woke up in life. She said, I don't understand what you're saying. I said, well, your first memory.
Well, she
Her
only,
playing under the
she
house.
only remember because she was little. She grew up on the Solemn Road,
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
so that's all she knew. And then she went to school.
The name of the street was Solemn Road.
Solemn Road, because they had
Solemn
the
Road.
institution there, the crazy people was
Crazy.
there, down the street from them. Did you
Yeah.
tell them how you had to, they used to come talk to y'all and
Yeah, they would everybody, you know, a lot of them in there had the good mind, but they didn't have nowhere to go. Nobody to take them. And so a lot of them, sometimes they'd get out and they'd talk to you. But then they had some crazy ones that you was scared of.
kind of nuts. And when some of them got out, they had to tell them to lock their doors, because years ago people didn't lock their doors.
Yeah.
But right there on that Solemn Road, they
Yeah,
They
get
would
out
have to
and
do
walk
that.
out.
But it sounded like they had a lot of good people too. Not too many people like with the
well, you know, the state
They
has
had
turned a lot
doctors.
of them out on the street right now. You got a lot of people that mentally ill on the street because the state cut all that.
right.
So now, years ago, they had places for them to go. Like a lot of them didn't have people or homes to go to, so they had them institutions, and that's where they would stay.
Now you don't have
Almost
too
like
many of those.
what you would call homeless, and they mentally ill.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
I never did know anything about that.
It's like-
Just what Mama told me about that.
Yeah. It's like people really cared then about people.
Oh, yeah.
Even though you did still have your, not so good people.
Yeah.
Well, you know they
Yeah.
had the agents in